I cannot leave. Posted by Tampon Sandy. If you like these stories and want to see more, please like and subscribe. 35 meters, married 11 years. Discovered my wife was cheating with my best friend, whose wife was best friends with mine. Obviously devastated. Here's the rub, we have 2 children, one autistic and nonverbal. Wife says she wants to make us work again, but either way, it is not in my children's best interest to leave. Of course, dummy me still loves my wife. She's been my best friend for so many years. If I were single? I don't know what I'd do, but I'm not. I will not compromise the well-being of my kids. They, especially my son with autism, has his own routines, and it would really hurt him to lose that. Wife is saying and doing the right things, but then again, who knows what those are? It was pure chance I found out, and the affair was less than 3 weeks, trust me, myself and the other cheated spouse dug for any more. For now, this is my fate. And I will learn to love it in time. But I cannot pretend that this pain doesn't exist. It's like, the old her is dead. And there's someone that looks just like her, but something seems slightly different. It's disconcerting. Perhaps I'm just weak and making excuses. That's entirely possible. I found peace with being the father of a child with special needs, and another whose imagination and creativity bring me such joy. I'm tired. I'm sad. I'm resentful. I've been very honest with my wife through this. It's laborious. Will she get tired of listening? A month ago, I had no doubts, but now? It's a gamble. I will gamble again. And now for the top comments. Father of an autistic son here. I found out my then wife was cheating. I had the same thought as you about not being able to divorce. I was so wrong. I was weak and making excuses, gently, brother, just as you are. I eventually filed and threw her out. Guess what? It all worked out fine. He adjusted to the new routines and now, at age 23, is just as happy as ever. Don't be me. There's no need to be the martyr for your kids, even for your autistic ones. It's simply unnecessary. If you want to take all the steps over the years to reconcile, with her accepting responsibility and doing the hard work, then have at it, though from experience, I do not recommend it. But not because you feel you have to. You don't. Your wife doesn't deserve any part of you. You're a hero for choosing the health and security of a tragically challenged child. I sincerely hope that you're permanently NC with your best friend. I don't envy the next stage of your life as you try to rebuild a life with a faithless and disloyal woman. How can a person of your strong character end up in a marriage with a person as selfish and duplicitous as your WW? Best of luck to you. I know you want to do this for your child, but in the end, if you don't really do something about this now, I'm afraid you will either snap or do something you will regret. Pain like this does not go away like that so easily, my friend. I really think you should just consult a child therapist on how to gently help your child through the divorce because, honestly, you need to get it and move on with your life. However, if you want to make things work, I would have you and your wife sit down and make a contract of demands definitely, signing a postnup waiving all rights if she cheats again, a complete timeline of events, no contact with your friend and her wife, both of you, complete open phone, email, and etc. policy on both ends, etc., and have her sign it, notarized, and filed away by a lawyer. You need some leverage after what she has done, whether that is divorcing her or making her sign an agreement for her unfaithfulness. You need it for yourself and your kids. I really do hope things work out. Do not make yourself believe you are trapped and in this fate. That is BS. You make your fate, whether it is bad or good. I just hope you choose the latter for your health. Take care and keep us updated. And now for our next story. My fiancée broke up with me, and I found out she has been talking to someone, but she thinks I don't know. Posted by Cartman0724. A couple of days ago, I noticed something fishy going on her Facebook. This dude she went to high school with was hearting literally every single post she shared and commenting on most, so of course, that's going to raise some suspicion on my end. So I messaged her asking about him, And moments after messaging her, she denied it, and he blocked me. Now I'm really suspicious, and I message her again demanding to tell me what's going on. She continues to deny it and says he does that to everybody. When I got home from work, I asked her to block him in front of me because if he had to block me, she should have to block him, and she refused to. She wouldn't even let me see her phone to prove they weren't talking. A little bit after this, she breaks up with me. We have been together for 3 years, and we have a kid together. I've dealt with having split up parents, and that crap sucks. I really didn't want my daughter to go through that, but I guess I have no choice now. I just got to do my best to co-parent and stay level-headed. I am absolutely devastated by this. I have been crying all day long every day since this happened, and she is still refusing to admit that she's talking to somebody even after she broke up with me. She just went on vacation recently back to where she is from and where we met, and that is where the guy on Facebook is from as well. I can't believe she thinks I am that dumb. Ever since she's gotten home, she disappears for long periods of time, saying she's got to use the bathroom now. The even more fracked up thing about this is I moved to a completely different state with her family, so I have nobody out here, no family or friends. I'm going to have to pack whatever I can into a suitcase and get on a plane and go be a burden on my family. Merry fracking Christmas. I am not very jolly this year. Now the thing that I don't understand is, why would she do this to our family for some guy who lives across the country? And I honestly just think she broke up with me before I could break up with her. I'm playing stupid like I believed what she said just because I don't want any drama. I just want to try my best to enjoy the last few weeks I have been in my daughter's life every day. I am only going to be able to see my daughter 1 to 2 times a year if I am lucky, and my daughter is the most amazing thing in the world to me. I am in so much pain, my chest hurts, I can't breathe, I can't eat, I don't want to shower. Yesterday I drank an entire bottle of Ciroc vodka starting from 9 a.m. to about 8 p.m. It's the only thing that made me stop crying. I used to have a Xanax addiction, but I got clean for my daughter and my fiancé. On the 23rd of this month, I will be 1 year clean from Xanax and cocaine, my drugs of choice, but I have been having some really bad urges since this happened. I'm scared that I will relapse on them. She and I have still been having sex too. It's the only time I feel close to her now. I honestly think I am in denial pretty bad. I still tell her I love her, and I give her hugs when she comes home from work. She's still telling me she loves me when I say it to her, so I think that and the sex are giving me a little bit of false hope. She already took away her relationship status with me on Facebook and changed her photos of me. Frown. When I saw this, I broke down crying. I love her so much. She was perfect to me. She doesn't even seem the slightest bit sad about it. She seems happier actually, and that kills me. I like to see her happy, but why isn't she sad about losing me? What do I do? I am so lost in this world. I feel like my entire life is falling apart. Nothing feels real anymore. I was trying so hard to be a better partner to my girl and a better dad for my daughter. I was trying to break my bad habits and be better for them. And this is what I get. I'm never going to change for anybody again, and I don't think I'll ever be able to trust someone in a relationship anymore. I have never been in this much pain before. I just want somebody to hug me and tell me that everything will be okay, but I have nobody out here. I feel so alone. Could it be possible she's telling the truth, and I'm just crazy? I have bad trust issues as is, so I could just be paranoid. I don't even know what I'm looking for making this post. I just needed to let this out. I'm trying so hard to show her how much I love her. I'm even taking her out to eat tomorrow, and then we're going to come home and drink. I don't know why I'm doing this to myself. I know that I will never be able to find a girl like her again. I've never been more comfortable with someone in my life. I can tell her anything and be myself around her. She was so special to me. Frown. I'm like 90% sure they had sex while she was there, and we were still together at this point. If you read all of this, thank you, and I'm sorry for whining. I just need some advice or something. I don't know. And now for the top comments. Nah, she's definitely cheating. You don't immediately crop someone out of photos and delete them because they told you to block someone on FB. You clearly weren't a priority in her life. That said, Don't move out, especially if you are buying the place. Also, don't leave your child. Win custody of the kid. Record everything. Talk to a good custody lawyer. Hell, go take a drug test, so when she brings up your use in the past, you'll have some evidence to the contrary. That kid should be your first priority. Think of who will or won't be in that child's life. First, get all the tears out of you because you have a lot of decisions to make. Make your daughter your priority, not your ex. She's gone, and you have to accept it. Go see an attorney and get a DNA test on your daughter. If she's yours, then your attorney will tell you what your rights are. You may want to strike now while your girl is in the affair fog. Hang in there and believe that things will get better because they will, but you have a bit of a hill to climb. She's cheating, and all those sex and I love yous are for to keep you around. Stay broken up and find a way to co-parent with her with 50-50 custody. Also, stop having sex with her as it will help you move on. Try to move out or make her move out of the house ASAP. What's your say on this? Do you have a similar story? Comment below, and don't forget to like and subscribe.